They're waiting for that. We gotta spread the floor, guys.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. And now, the Golden State Warriors starters. And for Milwaukee. Richard, we've got a good one on our hands tonight. Two teams that rely on their offense. We're sure to see some fireworks in this one.
I love these matchups. Both teams know who they are, and they're going to go right at you with all of their firepower and see if you can stop them.
So here we go. The Bucks win the tip. A floater, and it's good on the layup.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Golden State moving the ball around. Off target from outside. Five to shoot. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot, and that one drops.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. Talking about the grizzled veteran Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fires top of the key. No good there. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it.
Kick ball called.
To the inside, goes back up. A shot, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Missed inside.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Number 26. Taking two shots.
Shooting two.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras and not much really before and not much really after.
He hits both from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Got a piece of it. Inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Can they get it? Milwaukee, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 6. Cuts off the pass. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Hits the three-point bomb. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Fires from deep. Good on the triple.
Number 65.
He's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
From 8. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Warriors leading by 3. "19 seconds left to play here in the first. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
The Warriors. 11.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Offensive rebound. Six on the shot clock.
Bucks foul. Number 67. First personal foul. First team foul.
This one for 3. Richard, how about this? A lot of guys you played with are still in the league today. Does that affect your analysis of their play?
Oh, 100%. Nothing about me is impartial. If I don't like somebody, I'll say it to them, and I'll say it on TV. No, I'm just kidding, Captain. All kidding aside, I respect all of these guys, and I try and be as fair as possible.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And the Bucks with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. The Warriors pull it in.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
He gets that one.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Make some noise.
Making a change here.
Get loud once again for us.
Got a piece of it. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Plenty of space. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Line for the Warriors. Number 87. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Warriors making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Bucks trailed by 9. To halt the run. A second chance effort. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee. One shot. Number 67.
And that one misses. Warriors leading by 7. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. 11 feet away. That one good for 2. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for 2. Number 3.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. Fires away from way outside. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
The Warriors have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Shooting for Golden State. Number 2. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. And he gets it to go. 1:30 left in the first half of the game. Launches a 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Number 1.
The Bucks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for the Bucks. Number 3.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. Gives up the alley-oop pass. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. Drills it from outside. He has 7.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
We got 22 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. Golden State moving it around. 16 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
29.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the driving kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They found a nice groove in the second quarter, running out to an 8-point lead. Big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for their defense to disrupt their flow.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Milwaukee?
They have to start penetrating in the lane. A few high percentage shots could make a difference in the paint. Right now, the focus has been on jumpers, and it's been too predictable.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Warriors leading by 8. From deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's good.
You've got to be kidding me. Draws the foul and hits the shot. What a play from three-point range.
The Warriors have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Bucks trail by 12. So for the Golden State Warriors right now. Knocked loose. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Oh, yes, the turnaround. He's got 7.
And that turnaround jumper, such a great shot to have at your disposal.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played.
Watch outside.
Makes it off the glass.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Lets it go with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. It's blocked. There's the lob to the hoop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Warriors call a timeout.
And here are the Warriors now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Golden State moving it around. There's the three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Off target with the fadeaway.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Sinks the triple.
Number 94.
9 points in the game so far.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
2 shots. Foul.
Second personal foul.
Elbow.
First team foul.
2.
The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Line for Milwaukee. Number 24. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Warriors leading by 12. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, the NBA and the Players Association created a long overdue recognition payment plan for former ABA players. Commissioner Adam Silver said these pioneers made meaningful contributions to help grow the game of professional basketball, and we believe it's appropriate to provide financial recognition for their impact. Kevin?
A great story, David. All of your stories are great. Thank you so much. And here are the Warriors now after the basket by Milwaukee. Off with the layup.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
The three. That one doesn't go.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And that one drops for him.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Warriors leading by 12. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
And they will go into the fourth quarter riding high. That's almost got to feel like a game winner to them.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Bucks trail by 15. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And for the Warriors. The rebound by the Bucks.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. It's deflected. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Tries again. And the layup is good.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Round of applause for your Bucks, you dance team.
Bucks making a change here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 6. Off target at the rim. Bucks trailed by 9. Tries from 10, and he overshot that one, missing. Golden State's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Fires the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And he's good on the second. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
It's good.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
No good with the layup. Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Count that one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Warriors leading by 8. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's blocked. And they're on the break. The turnaround, he gets it in there.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 8. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
.137 left in the fourth quarter. Misses the three.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? We'll have to see.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Got a hand on it. To break that ice-cold streak, he lays it in.
Number 65.
And the Warriors lead by 6.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Number 3. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Number 26. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
It's tipped. And he commits the intentional foul.
Number 3. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Number 3. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Trifecta!
Number 15.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Number 96. Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Warriors. Number 94. Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called, the Bucks. They're down by 7. 16 seconds left in the game.
substitution on the court.
Fires the three. That one, no good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said.
We'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
The next event.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. See you next time.